Hey, Europe family. My name is Kasim Hussein, and I'm a part of Circuit Riders, and I have the privilege today of sharing with you guys today's devotional. I hope you guys are having a great week and feeling blessed. Today, I'm going to be sharing about Jesus as our high priest, and I'm going to be sharing out of Hebrews chapter 4, and I'm going to be starting in verse 14. And I just really felt like the Lord was just highlighting for us this week that in spite of our circumstances, in spite of what we're going through right now, He's encouraging us not to become numb to what Jesus has done on the cross for us through His life, through His death and His resurrection. And I just really feel like the Lord wants to really just touch on this, that we can boldly come before Him and really obtain rest and mercy and grace in our time of weakness. And so where we're seeing Jesus through even just the beginning of Hebrews is it says that Jesus is seated at the right hand of the Father, and God has put everything in subjection under Jesus' feet. So He has all authority has been given to Jesus. And from that place, He's making intercession for you and for me. And He's applying what He did through the cross to our lives today. And so I'm going to read to us out of chapter 4 in Hebrews. And I really feel like, man, this book has really been ministering to me. And I've been so encouraged and just really just messed up in a good way. Just from what the Lord's been speaking to me out of Hebrews. And so I'm going to share with you guys this. This is verse 14, starting in 14. And it says, "Seeing then that we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast our confession." And so what that means, obviously, is he's saying, hold fast your confession, which is this confidence that we have, that we've been reconciled to God, that everything that Jesus has, everything that He paid for, all of the authority that He has, what He has currently right now is available for us, and that we have the mind of Christ, we have the heart of God, that we are a new creation, and that we can come and have a relationship with God the Father. So this is crazy. So the Hebrew writer is encouraging the Jewish people to remember their confession of faith, remembering their salvation and what Jesus has done for them. And so I'm going to pick up in 15. It says, "For we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin." Guys, this is crazy. This is amazing. Through the fact that Jesus came as a man, He was a man. Crazy that the Son of God came and humbled Himself and became a human being. He said because of that, He is able to sympathize with our weakness, and yet He suffered through everything. He overcame and did it all without sin. And so what I feel like the Lord is highlighting is just this temptation to have fear and to have worry and doubt of where God is and what your future looks like, and maybe even just old patterns of sin are just tempting you. And I just want to encourage us today that Jesus says that He's able to sympathize with you and with me, and He is able to apply what He did for us, what He overcame, and apply that to our lives even right now. And so this is going to get even better. I'm going to keep going. It says, "Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace in our time of need." And so if any of you guys are feeling that, I just encourage you not to become numb to what Jesus has done for you through your life so far, what you've seen Him do, and what He describes Himself as throughout the Bible and throughout the Word. So I just want to encourage you guys in that Jesus, he's not looking for your ability to strive or work or even through your own righteousness to uphold just any confession or confessions of yours, or convictions rather is the word I'm looking for, to uphold any of your convictions in your own strength. He's not interested in your ability to uphold any of your convictions or anything. He just says, come. This is what Jesus is saying to us today. He says, come boldly that you may obtain mercy and grace in your time of need. And so I know for me, that gives me a lot of comfort, that I can find mercy, that he applies mercy to my past, mercy to me currently, that his grace is for me right now, and grace for my future. And this kind of grace is honestly a grace that empowers us to overcome and to live out the life that God has for us. It says that God has prepared good works for us before the foundations of the earth. He prepared good works for us that we should walk in them. And so if you're feeling like just struggling or just having a hard time, just know that God is really available for us, and we should remain really confident before God that we can come boldly before him, not on our own righteousness or ability or how we look, but we can come boldly before him through the finished work of Jesus, that in Jesus' righteousness, in his perfect peace and his rest, that we can come in that I have boldness and I have access to God through what Jesus did. So I just want you guys to be encouraged in that, and just know that he just says, come. Just come to me. So that's what I have for you guys today, and what I want you guys to be encouraged by is that you guys have access to God, and that Jesus is so for you, and that he is interceding for you on your behalf currently right now. So bless you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you guys next time.